My parents have this classic joke about me being the youngest child that is often told to embarrass me at family parties or to family friends. And the joke is that I didn't know how to tie my shoes till I was 12 years old. And as the youngest, I was constantly being dragged from homecoming pictures to swim meets and on various carpool routes. So my parents really had realized that I did not know how to tie my shoes because they were always just tying them for me to get me in the car. And while I do know how to tie my shoes now, this aspect of being the youngest had a large impact on who I am today. It nurtured a very go with the flow and adventurous nature within me, never fearing new experiences, people, or places. And I attribute a lot of my inquiries and curiosities about the world around me, about different human experiences, cultures, and perspectives to this aspect of my upbringing. Being the youngest by so many years also forced me in a very good way to mature faster than a lot of people around me, and I used to think I was 10 going on 20. Now I see this maturity as being an old soul, and my old soul nature has really allowed me to understand people and the world around me as complex and not black and white, which is something I find myself best at. Something that I see as my greatest accomplishment are my relationships with my family and friend and many mentors that I've met along the way. These relationships have allowed me to learn about myself and hear from others about their experiences, finding commonalities as well as differences in our human experiences. It's taught me a lot about myself, oftentimes forcing me to face some truths and look at them in different lenses, which has created lasting impact on how I see the world around me. I'm going to be moving from an apartment to a house this summer, so I plan to build a mini garden. I have this dream to have a big sustainable garden one day. I think it's really cool and empowering to grow the food that you eat, something that really inspires me about Dig, and I'm excited to kind of get in on that mission. I believe my purpose in life is to be an advocate, to use my resources, my skills, my experiences, my education to make positive social impact with sustainable change. And this passion is a major reason why I wanted to join something like GSBF and be a part of something like this, because I believe social enterprises have the ability to have this sustainable change and make this sustainable change. One of my favorite quotes that kind of embodies what I want is from the song Ends of the Earth by Lord Huron, and the lyric is, "What good is living a life you've been given if all you do is stand in one place?" And this lyric reminds me of my purpose and that I want to be well-read and well-traveled, and while I've been very lucky to do some traveling, I want to continue to do that throughout my life to continue to understand the world around me and continue my journey of self-growth. It's commonly believed that the more you know, the more you don't know, and while at first thought this is a bit scary, it also really excites me about my future and the many opportunities that exist around me.